the Chief Justice. The entire judiciary is in your arm. You have the whole judiciary. The CJ is your baby. He's following you everywhere. Why would you sit down for them to garnish government account? Mr. Speaker, the entire judiciary is controlled by you.
Hey! Parliament House, very, very hot, very hot. Afenyo Markin na kana mubio. So ni asini, na debate bi kwaso ewo Parliament. Debate kesiye bi. Afenyo Markin sorry ya. Instead of speaking about the issue now we discuss it, asem wo Parliament no. Na wa fa asem na twinchen. Ejina Attorney General nim Dominica Yine nim catch Attorney General say womudi Chief Justice asho mu bottom womune control Chief Justice womune manipulate the judiciary can some way poto and sema sebi previous enka debate no mu Afenyo Markin dia befra ena Mahama Ayariga sorry ye I say okay. So see what kasayate meaning what control Chief Justice da. Who the Chief Justice I show bottom pen. Chief Justice adane mu boy da. Tina wo kasa because who control Chief Justice who say anase obi nso enya atumi no control Chief Justice. Sealed the silence. This is what happened. Enjoy.
Yes, please let me listen to you.
Mr. Speaker, the majority leader is making a very serious statement that have constitutional consequences. Mr. Speaker, is the majority leader saying that the Public Financial Management Act allows the Minister of Finance to vary resolution of Parliament and decision of Parliament? Mr. Speaker, there's a world of difference between virement and variation. Mr. Speaker, the majority leader must be careful. Mr. Speaker, he should point to which provision in the Public Financial Management Act where the Minister of Finance can come here under Article 177, and when that approval is given, he can choose, because government slept on the job, because government could not defend the state, because government could not defend the state, and there was a garnishing order against the government. Mr. Speaker, it is the duty of government to put in place the necessary legislation to protect the contingency fund. Mr. Speaker, please. How can the government leader of government business claim that the Minister of Finance can vary orders of this house? So they withdraw money from another source. That is what he's telling us and justifying. Mr. Speaker, you should quote the law.
Please.
Quote the specific provision.
Please.
Quote the law.
Minority leader, you are a lawyer. Your colleague, majority leader, is also a lawyer. At least, as lawyers, do you know of any law which permits the contingency fund to be garnished? In law.
Speaker, I'm able to respond. Mr. Speaker, a good question. And that question goes to the Attorney General. Because you are representing the state. Why did you have the judiciary? You remove the Chief Justice. The entire judiciary is in your arm. You have the whole judiciary. The CJ is your baby. He's following you everywhere. Why would you sit down for them to garnish government account? Mr. Speaker, the entire judiciary is controlled by you. You control the judiciary.
Yes.
Is it only on criminal prosecutions? Mr. Speaker, so the judiciary ruled against you. What did you do? The Attorney General should brief the House.
Minority leader, I've heard you.
He should brief the House.
Majority leader,
Come and brief us how the garnishing order came by.
Minority leader, I've heard you. Yes,
Mr.
majority
Speaker,
leader. Yes.
For the minority leader to stand in this chamber and tell the Attorney General and Minister of Justice that the judiciary is in his hands. Mr. Speaker, that that he, the Attorney General, has removed the Speaker. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, a lawyer of no mean standing like him is telling this House that when MPP was in power, that the Chief Justice was in his hands. That he was directing the Chief Justice, that he was controlling the Chief Justice. Because unless he has controlled the Chief Justice and knows that Chief Justice is capable of being controlled, he cannot accuse others of controlling the Chief Justice. So he is claiming that when he was leader and when MPP was in government, he was controlling the Chief Justice, and that is how he got the Chief Justice to convene a court and then the court to rule against this House sitting at certain times. That's what he's suggesting. So he knows that the Chief Justice can be controlled. So is that what you are doing? Is that what you are doing?
Well, honorable members, we have come to the end of the comments on the statement, and we move on to the next items on the agenda of today, which is on the order paper.
Wow, Ghana how Nipa nkrofo mienu bi wo krom ha se mehun so mu ka judiciary asema na omu hu yema shi ba ko ya Afenyo Markin and a second one ye tokono. These two people, anytime I mehun so mu ka judiciary asem no masem like I don't know. These people Afenyo Markin na tokono ye Chief Justice or to me the case kwa no pa na ya manage judgment anwumre no or to me accuse obi say you control judiciary. Afenyo Markin na tokono when him say tokono ji the petition no. Do you know say tokono ji the petition no or the petition no yes you offer Afenyo Markin Emma Afenyo Markin be ready petition ni bi e Afenyo Markin himself sat on Joy Prime and told us they were ready petition no na tokono president na Council of State sa nipa 3 way and anase say anase sa bodies 3 way na say omunsaka petition no. Council of State they a group of people, you understand, presidency president and a tokono herself petitions no. Afenyo Markin na oye minority leader just say na sem nim no. Afenyo Markin alternative zo ka jere say wa ready petition no. Afenyo Markin hu petition no when tokono friend wo fie e ma no kokan bi nti no nim ye wo petition no. Enti na Afenyo Markin ni tokono ye say why is it that time aye yi tokono adi no Afenyo Markin no ntimi na because the MPP bidding in the judiciary no na close because no money no ade omudwe so this current government will have the executive and then the legislature no more for judiciary. That was the plan. Until they did everything possible to stop the government from what? From removing tokono. That was the agenda. And I'm fine. And no one yaw Afenyo Markin no opportunity be our parliament or judiciary asem. Meanwhile, Munsumo manipulate judiciary chen obia. There are a lot of cases at the Supreme Court and there and the tokorone de koye court nan touch till date. They solve for case no e-levy. And you say aban we buy or mucha e-levy case no ma NDC then time minority the court tokunan fee. LGBTQ case asem court tokuno saw it 1 fee. A lot. And no free power. You understand? All this happen under MPP. They be an appointed judge fufro to High Court. They be an appointed judge fufro to. They be an appointed judge fufro every day. New judge, Judiciary, High Court, Appeals Court, just say Supreme Court. They be an appointed judge fufro every day. They be. So when you see people like Afenyo Markin standing in parliament talking about judiciary, less than 2 years and Crawford really fin your muya judiciary. Why am I abusing Ghana Judiciary to Afenyo Markin? No? And there was no opportunity be or person more tears say Judiciary name papa. When Mr. Afenyo say, why is this so concerned about the Judiciary? Because to kuno to sunne favor. And the Judiciary ni a French may independent nti. What me jina attorney general ni mo parliament ka kire nze o judiciary she ne boto mo de na dani baby. And there's a mudi tokuno dani house girl. Hwe ne na mo ye judiciary no. Na time keke. Ni ambe ka bia no de akire no ayama mo. Tokuno nya audacity be dina waka kire se ane. And this for anya careful. Na say election ba. Na say omudi a home petition brand or beto atwene judiciary head ka se mo ejire party. Masa. Until the cause of parliament, just pass your comment. Thank you.
Yes, please let me listen to you.
Mr. Speaker, he's following you everywhere. Why would you sit down for them to garnish government account? Mr. Speaker, the entire judiciary is controlled by you. You control the judiciary.
Yes.
Is it only on criminal prosecutions?
Yes.